Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Louise. Hope you're all doing well. Had a good week at work or whatever you've been doing, staying at home, going to work, looking after the kids, looking after the pets. Hope it's been good for you. Hope you're all well. So today I thought I would share with you what I purchased from Marks and Spencer's. And I don't mean home decor or anything like that. I mean from the food hall. Now these are things that I generally always buy from Marks and Spencer's. I always tend to, when you just like, you go through a weekly meal plan kind of thing in your head, but then you get in there and you just don't know what to buy. If I'm starving, I buy everything. I buy too much. But if I'm not hungry, then that's fine. I just try and plan, I think in my head, what's the easiest to cook and what, because I don't like cooking particularly, but I try and plan as much of the week as I can. And I do bear in mind what I've also got in the freezer, so what I can put with what or whatever. Because I don't like wasting food, but it does happen, and to make sure I've got enough room in my freezer to house the things that I've bought as well. So you have to just, it's hard, isn't it, when you're trying to like buy for not just yourself, but for the other people that in the household. It's hard to buy for the family sometimes. Anyway, I'm looking at you a little bit high up here today because I've got my ring light on. As you can see, I'm in a different area. I'm over here as opposed to on the settee, on the sofa. So yeah. Oh, by the way, in the background, if you can see, that's my coffee table that I got from Still and Bloom that I had for my birthday, that my daughter bought for me, bless her. So yeah, that's my coffee table. And I've had that little lamp as well, if you can see that. I had that from Amazon. And I think it's so adorable. I absolutely love it. Love that lamp. Anyway, let's crack on with it. Next week, by the way, I have got some home decor to share with you. I don't know if I'll get any more. There's not much, but it's better than showing you, better than coming on and having nothing to share with you really. So yeah, there's not much, but at least I've got something to share with you next week. Okay, let's crack on with this. Now I don't know much. I don't know the prices to a T, but I can sort of guesstimate them. Okay, I'm going to start off with, okay, I bought this. Is a classic Madeira cake. It's not very big. I think it was £2.25. Now, my reason for buying this was because I have a tub of icing that's already made up from Marks and Spencer's, and it's in date for ages, and it was supposed to have been used and it wasn't. And I keep racking my brains. I look at it and I think, God, that needs using, and I just don't know what to do with it. So today I thought, right, I'm going to buy this and I'm just going to smear it on it. So I'm going to cut it, I'm going to smear it all over it and eat it like that. So that's what I bought that for. I know it's not going to be used on the whole of this cake. Like it's not, there's still going to be some left, I just know it. So I might have to buy another one. But yeah, there are things that you may suggest that I can do with it, but to be honest, I don't like cooking really. I don't mind baking, but I've really got to feel like it. I've got to feel like baking. So yeah, so I bought that for that reason. Then I purchased some of this, which is the Marks and Spencer's tomato ketchup. This is £1, and it's my favourite tomato ketchup. I wouldn't buy any other. I buy the mayo from Marks's as well. I buy the mustard from Marks's. I think it's just because the shopping centre that I use has a Marks and Spencer's. It doesn't really have any other supermarkets. Yeah, it's got like a Lidl, but it hasn't got an Aldi. I do like popping into Lidl, but again, I don't like going loads of places to shop. I just like to go in one place, get it in the car done. I don't like all the faffing. I don't like faffing. So yeah, bought that £1 bargain. Then I came across these pancakes. Now I picked these up last week and I put them back because, well, it's Pancake Day on Tuesday, isn't it? Is it Tuesday? I think it is. Is it Tuesday? Anyway, if it's not, then I'm sure it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. So I bought these red velvet buttermilk pancakes. These weren't cheap. These were about, how many's in there? There's 6. Yeah, there's 6. So these were about £2.75-ish, I'm going to say. I might be wrong, but I think they're £2.75 They might even be £3. Anyway, I bought them because I like to try nice things and new things, and I always get talked into these things as well by my daughter. So yeah, bought those to try. Then I found some reduced sandwiches because it was that kind of time today where I was in there quite late. So I found some reduced sandwiches. So the first one is smoked ham and farmhouse cheddar. Now this is for my daughter. That's what it looks like. There's the price. That's what it cost me, and that's what it was supposed to be. I don't think that's too bad. So I bought that. That'll be eaten later. And then I found another sandwich, and this just looked so lovely that I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist this one. Have a look at that. See how much it was? Cheap, wasn't it? It looks to die for. And I mean, these, I've bought sandwiches on a Saturday before, and to be honest, they've been okay on the Monday. I'm not going to lie, they've been fine. I've had no problems with them, and I've been buying sandwiches from Marks's for years and years. I'm sure there was another sandwich somewhere. Oh yes, here's the other sandwich. This is my absolute favourite sandwich from Marks and Spencer's. Absolute fave. And it's the beef and horseradish one. Absolutely love that sandwich. So like I say, that'll either get eaten later or tomorrow. I'll probably eat this one for my tea, like after my dinner. For later on that'll be. Then I purchased some Yorkshire puddings. Do you know what? These used to be about £1, and now I think there's something like £1, £1.50, £1.80 even. They are lovely, but I thought, gosh, they used to be like £1, they did, I'm sure. So things have gone up quite a lot. I freeze those sometimes. I do freeze those. And then I bought the pizza meal deal. Haven't bought the pizza meal deal for ages. I think it was £12. I'm sure it's 12. I don't think it's 15. I'm sure it's £12. So I bought the American pepperoni pizza. I haven't had this one before. I think it's new. There is another new one out there, but I couldn't find it. It's some viral one, I believe, but I couldn't see. I didn't look it up as such. I didn't like Google to see which one it was, but it wasn't there, I don't think. So I bought the American pepperoni pizza, and I bought the smoked ham and cheese pizza because that's just like a family favourite, isn't it? Well, both of them are. And so you get, with this meal deal, if you didn't know, you get 2 pizzas and 2 sides. So I bought those, and obviously I always think of, like, because I'm not going to say that we never eat the meal deal as a whole at once, never. We might share a pizza, one pizza, and share a side. We never eat like both. I don't cook it all. So that's quite good that it's like £12 because it's like probably 2 to 3 meals for us. So as a side, I bought these chicken munchies, and there are quite a decent amount in there. So that to me can be a meal split between the 3 of us with chips and veg or whatever. I can do that separately or with the pizza. And then the other side I bought was a cheesy garlic butter flatbread. Now I did think about buying 2 packs of these because again I can freeze all of this, and I could have had this again separate or just as a small lunchtime snack with the garlic bread. So you can just like make it a bit more versatile really. So yeah, I bought that as well. So that was £12 I think for that meal deal. Then I saw advertised, well I have emails obviously from Marks's, and I saw last week that there was a pie and sides meal deal for £10. Now it was 2 pies and 3 sides, so I didn't think that sounded too bad. So again, I thought about how I was going to use the items that I bought and when and what I could do with them. So I bought the meal deal today. Now the pies aren't huge, they're not massive, they're not like a pie, you know, they're just like a small pie, so they're not very big at all. Look at the size of that, it is quite small. It is obviously a meal for 2. Well, there's 3 of us in this house, so like I say, I do stretch food, I do, it's not a problem. But yeah. So that's one of the pies that I bought. So I bought 2 of those, 2 of the steak pies. But again, we're not massive eaters. So this would do just to have with chips or whatever. I would gladly have that just with chips. My daughter won't be here for some of next week, so I was thinking about that as well. So this would obviously do for myself and my partner with the sides that I've bought for in the week for a midweek meal. So that's the 2 pies, and then to go with, there was 3 sides. So I bought the cheddar mashed potato, which again I can freeze, and this is lovely. Like I say, I can stretch this between 3 of us with plenty of vegetables, easy, no problem. Like I say, I can freeze it. And then I bought the buttery mashed potato to go with whatever again. And then I bought, this is a favourite, this is the Colcannon mashed potato. It's the cabbage, isn't it? Yeah, with the mashed potato again. I can use that with lots of things, sausage and this, or, you know, just, I've still got that tin of steak that I bought as well, that tinned steak. I've still got that to use, so again. And I've still got some mash in the freezer. So yeah, I can stretch those. Then I bought some of the Marks and Spencer's ready-made sweet pancakes. These were quite expensive. I know they're cheaper in Sainsbury's, but because I was in Marks's and my daughter's going away next week, she won't be here for Shrove Tuesday. So I just bought them for us to snack on, really. If she wants to eat them all, she can. There's 6 in there. These were about £2 something as well. They weren't cheap, but I know how nice they are. I have them every year. Then I went to the freezer and I bought I haven't had this for ages, I bet you I haven't had this for over 12 months. And this is the, oh, it smells so strong. It's the sourdough garlic bread. Now you pick this up you actually pick this up frozen. It is frozen. So, and you do cook it from frozen, but it is absolutely beautiful. I just don't like it overcooked. It's the San Francisco, garlic San Francisco sourdough. So it is lovely. It's beautiful, this is. Don't buy it very often. I think this was about £3. So yeah, again, quite expensive, but it's absolutely beautiful. Again, like I say, I can put it with a pizza. I can save a pizza, put this with it, put the chicken munchies with it, put it with the chicken munchies. I try and, like, you know, I don't just buy and eat it all as one. I try and sort of stretch it a bit and put it with other things. Then I think the last thing that I bought from Marks's, just check. Yeah, the last thing I bought from Marks's was their own malted wheats. My daughter loves these. I also do buy the porridge oats. They're just plain porridge oats. They're in a bag, big bag. They are really cheap. Love those. I know they're cheap other places, but like I say, because I shop in Marks and Spencer's and that's where I am, that's where I get it from. These are £1, 10 They did go up. They did go up to about £1.70 something, and I stopped buying them because I was so used to paying £1, 10 as bizarre as that sounds. So I was getting them from like Asda or Sainsbury's when I went to those places. That's where I was getting them from, because they are, what, 80 something pence. They're less than £1 in Sainsbury's and Asda. But then I noticed that they'd reduced the price again back to £1, 10. So like I say, I just get them from there. And they're really tasty. They're lovely. They're really they are my favourite. They're my favourite. So I bought those. And I think that's all I have got. Yeah, that's all I've got to share with you today. I didn't buy anything else. I didn't go too crazy. I know these will all fit in the fridge and the freezer. I didn't go mad. So yeah, just as a little change, thought I would share those with you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, please subscribe. And I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you next Saturday with a little decor haul. I hope you can't see anything in the background actually that I bought, because some bits are there. There's some bits on the floor as well. Bit of a mess over there, but you know, it's just life, isn't it? So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.